As we get closer and closer to the election, Trump supporters continue to get further and further away from reality, and a bunch of people who claim to be followers of a guy who literally gave up his life to help others, many of whom he had never met in his life, have now allowed themselves to be gaslighted into believing that everything wrong with America is an immigrant's fault. And if we don't stop them now, they're going to steal our healthcare, steal our children's education.
Joe Biden's 5 million illegal aliens are on the verge of replacing you.
And of course, they're going to take our jobs.
They took our jobs!
But how far are Trump supporters willing to go to protect their job running a register at the Dollar General? Let's find out on this episode of Is It Illness or Is It Education?
We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. I'll blow the milk out your tea, put the rustle up your coit, too hot for TV, but too ugly for the voice, screaming, yeah, the fucking boys. Cheat up on the tins, month on the binge, the monks all up in your minge, his cunts wanna whinge. Shit in your hands and clap, give me your mixtape, man, I don't even listen to rap, but I do tracks, get you bouncing lad and hit the town, get down with an ounce of rackets like that, swinging like I don't know what, my jaw sticking out like it's been photoshopped, with the flow so hot, it's hard to keep chill, but it ain't that hard to be real, I just say what I feel when I do this, cause I wanna never do it for the deal, nah, I do it for the come up, mud running with my brothers, run amok until the sun up, some crazy motherfuckers meet the devil, I'm his cousin. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. The front wheels go up and the panties drop down. Sounds underground, so we're ripping it up. You're in lockdown, we out here living it up.
I saw this video and I was like, 100%, this is the prime example of why we do the Is It Illness or Is It Education. This video is called Trump Supporter, We Should Start Shooting People at the Border. And it's from TYT, of course, doing the interview. So let's take a look at it. You guys let me know at the end of the video. Is this illness or is this education?
Like, actually, a lot more people think if you could just literally just shoot people at the border, like they wouldn't come anymore. If you put alligators out there or snakes in the water.
Would we want to be a country that shot people who came?
Oh my God! This man said that we could put maybe alligators or snakes in the water. Do we live in a castle? Is this medieval times? Oh my God, Trump supporters and their solutions to these like huge issues that are going on in the country. It's a very simple solution to just throw some alligators in there, maybe some snakes, or I don't know, let's just shoot them. Holy Christ, this is crazy.
Came across the border then?
Yeah, I mean, because you can't just let everyone overrun the country because you're gonna make it so the whole boat crashes, tips over and sinks.
What?
You want to only let in a certain amount, and you want to marry. You don't want, and you want to scream too. You don't want just people to walk in by foot.
Okay, he's going a little quick here. The conspiracy mind just bounces around so quickly, it's hard to follow. He wants us to marry them, screen them, but don't let the boat tip over. This man's a flat earther, isn't he? This dude is 100% a flat earther. He believes that if we put too many people on this side flips up. I think even this guy in the background right here is looking at him like, oh man, why do these people do these interviews? They make us all look so bad. Also, what is up with that beard, bro? Like, why? Like, this is how they know to interview you. It's like he made a mistake. Like, he was shaving and he just went, whoop! It took it right off. Oh, this is how they know, man. They can see you coming from a mile away with that beard.
You want them to come by airplanes. You want them to come by trains. You want to screen them. You don't know who they are before they come in.
So once in a while, if you shot some, you think it would scare people from coming?
And like, why do people think that we have to be the country that lets everyone in?
I ain't gonna answer that.
like everyone's under this like brainwashing that you have to let everyone in, or you're a mean person or something.
Well, we were a country of immigrants, right?
I mean, you could go back to like ancient Rome. The same thing. They let in too many people from around their empire.
But I'm just talking about our country was founded on principles.
That is the weirdest case of whataboutism. What about Rome? I think Rome may have had some other problems. I don't think that they let too many immigrants in. I mean, barbarians, I understand. I don't think they had the same issues. I don't know if that's a very good analogy to make. What about Rome? Oh my God, this dude watches too much YouTube.
About, give us you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry.
But we didn't have they weren't getting food stamps. They weren't getting supported by the government when they came here. They were on their own when they came here.
This guy!
If they did that now, people would respect them more. If they did that, we want the country to go back to how it was.
Okay, so just so you guys know, if you're coming over, you can come across the border, but you don't get any help. No help at all. You are fleeing from a country that literally has people that are human trafficking, other people that are shoving them across the border with drugs in their backpacks, holding their families hostage, threatening to kill them if they don't do these things. And when you come to America, just realize you can be here, but ain't none of us gonna help you. Like, the whole point of having these people come here is so that way we can help them do well and become successful and become a part of society, sir. Also, you need one of them to help you with braiding that beard, because that is a terrible job. Braiding that beard. Oh, Jesus. You're letting my ginger people down, sir.
Ways. What did you prefer then to now?
Well, I mean, obviously a lot of things didn't get accomplished because he tried, to close the border and all that stuff. That's important to us. But he wasn't able to accomplish all the way. We like this travel ban to keep America safe. We like how he was trying to take money away from, tell NATO countries to, start, putting more money out.
When you say the travel ban, the Muslim travel ban?
Yeah. Because, I mean, you gotta keep the country safe, even though if it hurts some people's feelings, you just gotta do it.
Do you think that a bill in Congress...
This dude just needs to go ahead and straight out say it. I'm all for people coming here, not getting any help. They can't be of a certain religion, and it can't be of a certain ethnicity. Other than that, you can totally come here. Oh my God, do these people even think about these things before they say them? No, they don't. They don't. This guy is probably hopped up on 4 Red Bulls and a little bit of crack cocaine.
Congress that would allow the president to shut down different border crossings as he saw fit or she saw fit. Do you think that would be a good thing to have in place?
Yeah, you should only allow, only a few people in here, based on merit, but also they should have to be able to take care of themselves. That's the important thing that no party's talked about. We don't have any, extra money to be given to, other people that are coming here, I mean, it's not necessarily, it doesn't mean that you're racist, it just means you need to take care of your own,
When we were talking earlier,
I'm not racist. You just need to take care of your own. Oh man, look, we are the United States of America. We are the largest economy in the world by far. If anybody has the ability to help people in a bad situation, it is us. It is us. I get it. I understand that people are concerned about things in America and where we're going, and the deficit's huge. Donald Trump, first of all, added another $8 trillion to that deficit while keeping brown people out. So obviously that's not the fucking answer. But if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be us. And guess what? With a declining population in the West, we need the lifeblood of immigrants coming here and helping to establish a firmer foundation for America, for its future. These are people that are literally some of the hardest working people in the world. Americans literally won't get up and go to a restaurant to get food. We have to have it delivered to our door. These people have walked across an entire country, if not 2, to get here, to come here. They're probably 1,000,000 times harder working than the majority of people that are already here. I think we need them. I think we might need them.
Earlier, when you said you would support that bill, he urged members of Congress to not support such a bill. What would you say to Trump about that?
You pretty much have to do what Texas is doing. You have to make it a crime to enforce it by the states, because what happens is when different parties come in, they don't want to enforce certain things, so you need to have each state make it.
This dude should be a politician. I don't think he's answered a single fucking question.
Illegal.
But it's Texas is a state and it's a federal law, so you still support Texas overriding the U.S. government?
Hell yeah, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, brother!
It's just maybe it's not legal, legally, right, but morally, it's what people want.
Do you think a president should be immune from indictment for things he did while he was president?
I feel like if they would have got on after him like right when he was done the first time, I would have respected it more. But since they waited until
Okay, this is something that I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe Trump supporters just don't have law degrees. I don't either, but I even understand this. Do you know the process of taking someone to trial on the insane amount of charges that Donald Trump is being charged with? You have to get evidence. You have to find proof. You have to get witnesses. You have to put together a case. You don't just like, he's out of office, let's get him. That's not how any of this works. In fact, it's a good thing that that's not how any of this works, because you wouldn't have the high percentage amount of successful cases on the federal level if it wasn't for the fact that they're so good at doing this. He has 91 felonies, 4 indictments. This is the kind of thing that people just don't understand because they don't understand how things in the background work. You don't just charge a person and bring them in without evidence and proof. In fact, like I said, we would be really upset if you did that.
Elections are close by. I don't respect that. I feel like it's political because they waited too long to go after him. They should have went after him right away as soon as he was out of office.
It takes a while to get a case going, though, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really know how I feel on that.
Yeah, you don't know.
Some things don't.
You don't know, bro.
Don't seem like he should be accountable for the January 6th thing. Because he said go peacefully and stuff. But there's some things that I don't think he should have been prosecuted on.
What do you think about the January 6th felons? Do you think they should be pardoned? He said he's going to pardon them.
I mean, a lot of videos show that the cops actually letting them go in rooms and let them come in and stuff So if that's the case, then he should be pardoned, because I feel like it was a setup because they put the cops there to fight him. Right. Where other groups go to the Capitol.
This is Trump supporter logic. This is super Trump supporter logic. Okay, so they let them come into the building unaccosted, but also they were there to fight them. So it was like, come on in, and then surprise bully beatdown. What the hell do you mean? The cops were there to fight them. You just said that the cops let them into the building. These people do not, they don't get it. They don't understand that even the shit they believe doesn't work with the other shit they believe.
Well, they don't have the cops come there and confront them. They're provoking them by coming there and, being in their face,
I think most groups don't try and push down the barricades. Right?
If they would have just let them come in and they would have and got the senators out of the building.
You just said they came in.
Focused on protecting them. I feel like that there wouldn't even been violence or nothing. It would have been just a photo op.
But just respectfully, why should the senators have?
Oh my God, dude! Does this guy even understand? The senators can't just walk outside. It's not like they just okay, so there's some things going on outside right now, senators, and I just want to let you guys know we need to go ahead and leave the building. We're going to go single file, and as we're walking out, you guys are going to notice some things. You're going to see that every once in a while there's going to be a person that shouldn't be here. They might have an ice pick, or they might have mace. They might be in a physical fight with a police officer. We're going to just go ahead. We're going to walk all past all that. Don't worry about that. We're going to head to our vehicles, and then we're going to leave. That's not how this works. This isn't how any of this works. Holy Christ, man.
Have to get out of the building.
Because other groups in the past have been able to protest and go to the Capitol, and the cops don't show up and don't confront them.
Well, there are Capitol Police there every day.
Yeah, and Jesus Christ, man, it's not the same.
Right, I mean, that's what in the word, right, Capitol.
What he needs to say this to right now is it wasn't a protest, it was an insurrection. That's the difference. It was an insurrection. People tried to overthrow the government.
Police.
I mean, we should be able to go there because we pay taxes and stuff. So.
Everybody can go there. It's a question, I think, in this case, of people pushing over barricades and trying to break windows and doors to get in.
Yeah, but since the cop was the one that actually shot one of the protesters and killed the woman, a lot of people are pissed off.
Ashley Babbitt? Are we talking about Ashley Babbitt? The person that literally was there trying to rip down a door to get to Mike Pence while people are screaming, hang Mike Pence, with gallows outside? No way! That person got shot? That's insane! I'm sure there's a bunch of African Americans out there that blows their mind. Do these people, are they even close to touching real, actual life ever? There are young black men being shot for resisting arrest. This woman was at an insurrection trying to rip down a door, assaulting police officers, and was shot in the process of trying to get to the vice president. I just can't even. I don't even understand. My mind can't.
About that. And the other thing is, if they would have had enough like National Guard out there to begin with, I don't think the protesters would have thinking they had a chance.
Yeah,
to take
Nikki
the cops
Haley.
on.
But there were Capitol police officers who lost their lives
Yeah.
Not the event. Like maybe
Yeah.
later from
injury
or some.
from injuries from the event.
Yeah. Well, I think
He said that doesn't count.
the people that didn't bring the other
Oh,
National Guard
no.
in should be held responsible for that. Like
Yeah.
Not the people who did it.
Donald
negligence.
Trump?
Not the people who did it.
No, because the cops are fighting them. Like, well, I don't know. I guess you're not supposed to be fighting cops, but it's kind of against the law.
Breaking news. We shouldn't be trying to fight cops or overthrow the government, and I think that just about says it all. Someone really needs to get this guy some books for Christmas or something, because I think on this one I'm going to go with education. But if you haven't had enough and you want to watch more crazy Trump supporters, check out this video where this guy tells people that we should hang the President of the United States. Stay safe out there, and remember, get educated and get out and vote.